Hello, I'm going to do the Capricorn daily energy reading, and this may or may not resonate with you. If it does, take the parts that do resonate, and if it does not, leave the parts that do not resonate, as those may be meant for someone else. All right, so I'm going to get my Animal Oracle Tarot or Oracle cards, Animal Oracle. We're going to look at what you may possibly be struggling with, what you may need to look at, and future energies that may possibly be coming in for you. And then we'll get some tarot and some clarifiers. All right, what's going on today for Capricorn? Look at that. We have two that came out. So we have White Raven Spirit, struggling with White Raven Spirit, which is trusting in the magic, and struggling with Koi Fish Spirit, there is always enough. So feeling like there's not enough for you, right? Believing that, oh, is this all that I'm getting, right? Struggling with those. All right, what does Capricorn need to look at today? What does Capricorn need to look at for today? Let it shine. And I feel like that's believing in yourself, right? Let it shine. All right, future energies for Capricorn. Future energies for Capricorn. Future energies for Capricorn. We have Frog Spirit, clear out the clutter. I like that one. Clearing out the clutter of thinking of there is not, clearing out the clutter of not thinking that there's not enough, right? Clearing out the clutter in trusting in the magic, right? Clearing out the negativity. Clearing out the I can't and focusing on the I can. Bottom of the deck, we have be loyal to what you love. Sometimes when we focus on those things that make us happy and make us feel positive, and we do those things that we enjoy, it's like looking at life kind of changes, right? The perspective changes. It's like you feel differently because you're happy. And you're being loyal to what you love, whatever that may be, that you're clearing out the clutter of the negativity, that you're letting it shine, that you're being loyal to what it is that you love, that you're trusting in the magic and you're knowing that there's always enough. There's always going to be other people or other situations where we feel like they have more than us. But we don't know the true situation of what's going on. Sometimes people like to make it seem like they have everything, but really inside they're not happy, right? They don't have it all. But if we're happy with who we are and we're letting it shine and we're feeling good with how our life is right now, or we're achieving those goals, and we may not have, materialistically as much as what somebody else may have, but we're feeling happy with ourselves. That's more than anything materialistic or what that someone else may be putting out there that's making it seem like they have more when they really don't. All right, so let's get some cards. I feel like a lot of the social media or television shows, when you get caught up in that stuff, it makes it seem like these other people have all of these things that we don't have, and we're always trying to strive to have that. But are those people really happy, right? It's TV. And I feel like it's kind of looking past, those things that maybe aren't true, and just focusing on ourselves, on what can we make shine, right? What makes us happy, and to shine within ourselves. All right, Capricorn, who needs to hear a message? What do we have for Capricorn for today? What are they struggling with? Capricorn is struggling with, okay, that connection and that partnership, okay? What else is Capricorn struggling with? What else is Capricorn struggling with? Okay, these two don't want to go back in. Struggling with finding the solution to get past something, and struggling with Nine of Pentacles, feeling like you don't have enough, feeling like you're not, I'm not sure if it's a current relationship where you're having that miscommunication or that misconnection with someone. You're not feeling a partnership. You're not feeling that family energy, that connection. and you're not really sure how to get past it. Like you're not really sure how to make that happen. But I almost feel like sometimes, I kind of feel like it might be someone who's single, who's kind of feeling like you're missing out on that. But I feel like what you need to do is you need to look within and let your own self shine, and you need to work on you, right? That you need to work on you first. Sometimes we're always striving to get something else, but we're kind of missing us in the picture, like we're not focusing on us. All right, what does Capricorn need to look at? What does Capricorn need to look at for today? It's taking a little time for this, so what does Capricorn need to look at for today? There we go. Sharing, communicating, okay, reaching out. What else does Capricorn need to look at? Balance, balancing different areas of your life. What else does Capricorn need to look at? New directions, focusing on new things. I almost feel like, are you stuck kind of in the same energy? Are you around the same kind of people or this energy that you've been stuck in for a while? So I feel like it's time to change something out. Oh, clear out the clutter. Exactly. The clutter of thinking negatively, right? The clutter of, sometimes we just need to get away from social media. We just need to stop that, right? We need to back away from that. We need to, sometimes we get almost like obsessed with that, where we're constantly looking at that. It's almost like we're living our lives through that social media, and that's what we need to get away from sometimes, right? That we need to back away from that, that we need to work on our own lives, that we need to live our own lives, right? That we need to see what we've got going on in our lives. What are those areas that we can work on, right? Finding that balance between, you know, maybe it is that social media and working on yourself. Sometimes we're like, oh, I don't want to deal with my life, so I'm just going to, you know, I'm just going to zone out and I'm going to be in the social media thing. And that is taking away from ourselves. And I feel like that's something that you have to look at. And something has to be changed, clearing out the clutter. Future energies for Capricorn, what do we have? I love it. The Magician. The power is in your own hands. We have the infinity sign, which is individual empowerment and everlasting love. The power is in your own hands, and that's what you have to realize. That you're in control of your actions and your feelings and your emotions and what it is that you're doing, and finding the solutions and how you're thinking, right? Clearing out the clutter. Is there too much going on there? Is there too many other things that you're focusing on? Do you need to bring it back in? Future energy is moving on and moving away to that, to calmer waters. Change. It's time for change. It's time for change. Clearing out the clutter. Be loyal to what you love, right? Doing what you like to do. We have the Knight of Wands. We kind of have this volcano in the back here, and he's right here, but he's moving away from that, right? Knight of Wands is that action and taking actions to seeing that some change is needed. All right, let's get some more tarot. What else do we have for Capricorn? Death card, which is Scorpio, letting go of what's holding us back, right? With all these skeletons and all these bones here, kind of letting that go. But then it also represents transformation and change. Letting go of the heartbreak and the let down and the hurt and the distance, right? Letting that go. Is that what you're holding on to? Because that came right through with the Death card. And then we have the King of Swords. The King of Swords is kind of analyzing those things. What are you spending a lot of time thinking about, right? What do you spend your time thinking about? Are you thinking about Ace of Wands and actions and improving your life and reaching your goals and towards the future? Or are you thinking about, you know, are you spending a lot of time doing other things that are not so positive and not working towards your future? Past relationships. Are you spending a lot of your time on the Three of Swords? We have the Hierophant, which is Taurus. And it's that belief and that faith. It could be that maybe you need, with this being with the Six of Pentacles and the sharing, is there somebody that is very grounding? Is there somebody that you can rely on, that you can trust, that you can have a conversation with, that can help you to kind of pull yourself up today? Are you it could have to do with a Taurus for some reason. I don't know why that's sticking out. All right, we have the King of Wands. And we have the King of Wands is somebody who thinks about things that are in the past, thinks about those things that need to be changed, and then takes the actions because he has the wands. We have Five of Pentacles, which is just a temporary hardship. This is just temporary. This is temporary if you make it temporary. This is temporary if you believe in it being temporary, right? That if, you know, sometimes we just stay in this energy, but this is temporary if you want it to be. I feel like reaching out for some reason. I feel like reaching out for some reason because I'm looking at her hands here, these hands here, these hands here, hands reaching out. For some reason, I feel like reaching out means something. Six of Swords, moving on. We have Six of Swords here twice in the future energy, calmer waters, moving on from something, right? Clearing out the clutter. What is that clutter that needs to be cleared out for you? What is that you need to release and you need to let go of? What is that? Look at that, the Wheel again. So we have the two Six of Swords and we have the two Wheels. So change is coming in for you, right? Change is coming in for you if you want it to happen. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles, I feel, is somebody who is patient, someone who he thinks things through and he realizes where there's a weak spot and then he focuses on that, right? He sees, because the King of Pentacles is somebody who's very good in business, and in order to be good in business, you have to figure out what works and what doesn't work, where your weak spots are and where you need to improve those and what you need to work on those things in order to bring it, you know, bring it up. That you'll always have a weak spot, but it's like, is it a weak spot where it's dragging you backwards, or it's a weak spot where it's just kind of lagging behind a little bit? I feel like it's coming into your own power, realizing the directions that you want to go on, embracing the change. Bottom of the deck, we have Seven of Swords, but I kind of feel like Seven of Swords can be coming out of the shadows, stepping up front, letting it shine, being loyal to what you love. Sometimes we get stuck in an energy where we're not focusing on us and we're not doing what we like to do, or we get in a relationship where we kind of lose ourselves. So it's time to look at that and pull ourselves out of it, because we have to focus on what's important to us, not in a selfish way, but because knowing that it's healthy for us and it makes us happy. All right, final message for Capricorn. I feel like these two. So this is the Whispers of Healing. And we have commit to happiness. Oh, I love that. Look at that. Commit to happiness, right? Commit to the positivity, clearing out the clutter, committing to happiness. And choice. It's your choice. It's your choice what you want to focus on. It's your choice on what you want to do, right? Trusting in the magic. Be loyal to what you love. It's your choice. It's your choice to commit to happiness. And that's what you have to believe, and that's what you have to see. And those are the changes that you have to make. Coming out of those shadows and letting yourself shine. All right. Thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.